my beautiful human beings, and welcome to Yoni Moon Studios session number 14. Let's get started. I'm happy you're here. For those of you who are alive, hello again. For those of you doing the video, I love you too. All right, so starting today at the back of your mat, I've got a really nice chill flow for you today, I think. Nothing too intense. So if you feel like it, you can actually open your legs a little bit wider. But if you're more comfortable having your knees together, that's absolutely fine as well. I'm just going to open mine a little bit more. I'm just going to start rolling my body. Just get a sense of the flow in that spine, just pushing forwards and backwards. And then from here, we're going to come up from a straight spine. We're going to raise our right hand up towards the sky, and I'm going to rest my hand on the left-hand side of my head, and I'm just going to gently pull my neck over, okay? Now to make this stretch a little bit more intense, you can push away with that left hand. We're just going to hold here, we're going to allow that neck to release. Breathe into this stretch. With every exhale, just release a little bit more into that side. Letting go of any tension. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. Slowly releasing the hand, releasing that neck, and bringing that hand back down towards your thighs. Good. Let's take it to the other side. So raising that left hand up towards the sky, wrapping it over, holding on to the right hand side of your head, gently pushing. Just a real gentle push down there. Really what you want to be thinking about is your ear is trying to get up towards the ceiling, and then your hand is gently sort of pushing your head down towards the mat. Good. And then again, if you want, releasing the opposite hand there. So your right hand now. And try and reach those fingertips away from you. Just really getting into that stretch. Take a nice deep breath in. And out. Good. Stretching our necks is super important. You can keep a lot of tension, a lot of stress in your neck. Good. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, releasing slowly on that side. And then let's just do that one more time. So bringing that hand up, again, wrapping it over, pushing down, pushing away with that opposite hand. Imagine your ear is trying to get up towards the ceiling. You're really going to appreciate this stretch at the end of this flow. Good. Deep breath in and out. Good. Releasing that side, and one more time to the opposite side. Hand up towards the sky. Feel free to close your eyes here. That's it. Gently pushing down with your left hand. Imagine your right ear trying to get up towards the ceiling. Good. And again, pushing away with that with that right hand towards the floor. Creating that length. We've got gravity against us all day, every day, people. We need to rise up. Good. Take a deep breath in and out, slowly releasing. And then from here, your hands on your thighs, and let's just do a couple of neck rolls. So the chin rolls onto the chest. You don't go all the way round. I just want you to bring it round to the left and to the right. Good. Nice roll here. Now, be conscious of your shoulders. Your shoulders are going to want to come up. So try and keep those shoulders down and away from your ears. Good. While still keeping that chin close to the body. There we go. Good. It's quite normal to hear a couple of cracks and creaks. Nothing wrong with you. There's just a lot going on in that neck. Breathing in through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Good. And then nodding back and forward. So bringing the head all the way back. And then bringing that chin into the chest. Good. So back and forwards. Good. Feel free to move your shoulders and your body a little bit here as well. Good. Give me a couple more of these. Excellent. And the last one, if your legs are apart, bringing those knees together for me, straightening up through the back, raising those hands up towards the ceiling, extending the hands, curving that back in, and then slowly bringing yourself down towards the ground into our child's pose, onto your fingertips there, bringing the forehead down towards the mat. And then from here, we're going to slowly roll forwards into that cobra. So I'm going to let my body come down to the mat, bending through the elbows, lowering myself down, and then coming up into that cobra. Good. From here, bending the knees and pushing back into that child's pose. There we go, I see. So again, rolling forwards, almost coming into tabletop. Dropping the hips down, coming forwards into an upward facing dog, lowering yourself down, kissing the mat with your forehead, and then coming into that cobra. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, rolling back. Good, pushing through the arms into that child's pose. If that's too much for you, feel free to just rock forwards into upward facing dog. Holding it there, and then pushing back into child's pose, okay? You want to go for the full sort of stretch. We come into that upward facing dog, coming down into cobra, up onto those fingertips, pushing up, back, shoulders, good. And then releasing as we push back with the bum. There we go, into child's pose. Just a few more of these, so rolling through, upward facing dog, releasing down towards the mat. Coming up into that cobra, deep breath in. Exhale as we push back with the bum. Good, hands still extended. Child's pose. One more time, rolling through, upward facing dog, but on our fingertips there, really opening up through the chest, through the spine. Coming down slowly, head touches the mat, pushing up into that cobra. Good, elbows bent here, really feel that spine. Deep breath in, exhale, coming back onto the knees. Good, back into that child's pose. Now in child's pose, I just want you to rotate your arms, so palms down on the mat, and then thumbs facing up towards the ceiling. We're just working through the shoulders here, giving those wrists a little break. Good. So just alternate between palms down, thumbs up. Good. Palms down, thumbs up, palms down, thumbs up. Good. Palms down one more time, thumbs up. And next, palms down, take a deep breath in on your exhale, rolling through here. Excuse my cancelling down. Into tabletop position. Now we're going to take a sort of exaggerated cat-cow. So what I want you to do is as you come up, bending through the spine, head up, I want you to drop the hips slightly. And then as you come back to curve the spine, I want you to almost come back down onto the hinds of your legs, okay? So we're sort of really making a bigger movement here through the cat-cow. Good. So deep breath in as we're looking up, dropping those thighs down. Exhale, rolling back. Good. Really find the movement here in your spine. Good. In your shoulders. rolling through the motion. Breathing as you go. Inhale. Exhale back. Good. Rolling through. Inhale. Looking up. Exhale down. Good. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale. Rounding through. Exhale. Maybe one more. Rounding through. Looking up. Good. Exhale. Now this time I want you to come back onto your hind legs. And we're going to draw a circle of 8 with our bodies. Now I want you to use your head to guide you. So going through the similar motion, coming as in we're going to go round. Watch as my arms go. I come in, round, drawing that circle of 8 back into child's pose. So you come round, up into that sort of, that's it. Yes, upward facing dog, round again, using your head to draw that circle of 8. Good. Now you don't have to come up into upward facing dog. You are finding that movement, good, through the shoulders, through the hips, through the spine, good. Just drawing an 8 with your head, finding that movement in your body, good. Now, let's go the other way. So drawing 8, but in the other direction. It's kind of mad. My head only wants to seem to want to go one way. Good. Just drawing that figure of 8. Round, in, and back. Good. Just imagine I've already gone back to the other way. It's like my head won't let me go in the opposite direction. Even if that happens to you, just keep on moving through. Good. This position, this flow. Excellent. Give me a few more. Good. When you get the hang of this, it really feels good. Last one. Round. Back into that child's pose for me. Just resting your forehead down on the mat. And then from here, shooting forwards into upward facing dog. And then back into your child's pose. Let's get a little bit of heat in the body. Upward facing dog. Good. Back into child's pose. Inhale. Exhale back. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Really use the breath to get that fire inside of you. Exhale. Good. Rolling through the body. Your shoulders should be nice and loose now. Good. Inhale. Last one. Upward facing dog. Holding it here. Good. Coming back into into tabletop position. Tucking those toes. We're going to push up into downward dog. But what I want you to do is bring those feet up off into bear stance. So your knees are hovering off the mat. Good. Bring your forehead in towards your knees. We have done this before. So your chest and head are trying to come in towards your knees. Just going to hold this position, really opening up through the back here, through those shoulders. Hold. And then straightening the legs, coming into that downward facing dog. Good. We're really going to get deep into the body today. So raising up onto your tiptoes, pushing those heels back down. Good. Lengthening through those legs. Down. Tips of the toes and down. Inhale. Tips. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Just walking out your downward dog here for me. Pushing one heel down and then the other. Feel free to move your head from side to side, looking under one armpit and then the other. Take a deep breath in.
Pushing both of those heels down towards the mat if you can, if that's comfortable for you. And then slowly walking your hands in towards your feet and just holding this forward fold here for me. Good. Take your right hand and grab your left elbow and your left hand to grab your right elbow. And then just rocking side to side in our ragdoll. Just letting your body fall here. Good. Nice and easy. Beautiful. Releasing the hands. Slight bend in the knees here, girls, as we slowly roll ourselves up vertebrae by vertebrae into a standing position. Good. Take a nice deep breath in, raising your hands up towards the ceiling and then going into those cactus arms, opening up the chest towards the sky. Deep breath in, exhale, swan dive down towards the mat. Good, forward fold. Feel free to bend your knees if you need to. Okay, rolling up again. Deep breath in, hands up towards the sky. Good, cactus arms, opening up our chest. Hands up, and then swan diving down again towards the mat. Let's take it again, rolling up. Here we go. Deep breath in, cactus arms. Hello, welcome, all that love. Extending the arms and then swan diving down. We've got two more. So rolling up, deep breath in, hands up, elbows back, opening up through that chest, cactus arms, good. Coming all the way down towards the mat, flow, good. Last one, rolling up, good, opening up towards the sky, cactus arms, oh yes. Raising those hands up and then swan diving down again towards the mat, good. Bringing those feet a little bit closer together. Wherever you're comfortable here in this forward fold, you might want to have your hands on your shins, on your wherever. If you need to bend your knees, then feel free, okay? But in your forward fold, I want you to place fingertips, or if you need a block, place a block there. On your bending your right leg, right hand on the mat, or fingertips on the mat, left leg is straight. We're going to turn up towards the left. Okay, so the other hand, my left hand is now extended up towards the ceiling. Left leg is straight, right leg is bent. And then I'm going to switch to the other side. So bringing the left hand down, bending the left leg, straightening the right leg, and twisting up towards the other side. Good. Now we're going to flow through this a few times. This is really going to open up your body. So keep switching at your own pace. Remember that the leg that is straight is the one where the arm is up towards the sky. Good. Switch. Inhale. Exhale. Switch again. Good. Keep flowing through this movement. Maybe you're tighter on one side than the other. Feel free to take a little bit longer on that side. Give it the attention and time that it deserves. Good. Around to the other side. Beautiful. Just a few more times here. Hand down. Up. Good. Last two. So up towards the ceiling. You should really feel that lengthening sensation now through the backs of those legs. Good. That opening the chest. Beautiful. Bringing that hand down. And then from here, just going into, that's it, straight back and then forward fold. So to the fingertips, straightening that back and then releasing into your forward fold. Okay. So inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold, bending those elbows. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway looking forwards. Good. Exhale. Holding this fold here. Take a few deep breaths. And then with a slight bend in the knees, I want you to walk forwards into your plank. Good, taking it nice and slow, finding your position, opening up those feet a little bit if you need to, and then just pushing forwards on the tips of those toes, engaging the core. Good, strengthening our shoulders here, girls. We're not going to stay here too long. I know those wrists get tired. Good. Push, 3, 2, 1, and then pushing up into downward facing dog, and then rolling round through into plank. So nice deep breath in as we push up with the hips into downward facing dog. Exhale nice and sharply as you roll through into plank. And again, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up, downward facing dog. Why am I saying upward? I'm sorry. Rounding through into plank. Hopefully you're watching me rather than listening. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, through into plank. One more. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, round into plank. Inhale, downward facing dog. Now from here, girls, we're going to come down onto our elbows, but keeping those hips up towards the ceiling. So you're in downward facing dog. You're going to bring those elbows down. Oh yeah, bum up to the sky. And we're going to go in for our dolphin planks. You might need to readjust yourself here. So you come forwards into plank, keeping those hips nice and high. And then you push back up. So it can help to bring your feet together. If that helps you, you might want your toes together. Then coming round and through into plank. Good. Inhale. Exhale as you come into plank, looking forwards. Good. Inhale, leading through the hips. Exhale, good. Into plank. We've got 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, good. Inhale. Exhale, round through into plank. 1 more. Inhale, pushing up, tucking that tummy in. Exhale, round into plank. Holding this elbow plank, opening up the toes slightly, so feet slightly apart. And then I want you to run those knees onto the mat. So 1, 2, 3. That's it. Just tapping that mat with those knees. Tucking that tummy in, keeping that core engaged, staying really strong here, girls. You're going to feel it in the front of your legs as well. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding plank. Now I want you to squeeze your glutes. I want you to squeeze your legs. I want you to tuck that core in. I want you to really feel every muscle holding. I want you to imagine someone has a little bit of string attached to your belly button and they're pulling it up towards the ceiling through your back. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping the knees, pushing back into child's pose. Good. Take a deep breath in on your exhale, coming into tabletop position, tucking those toes, lifting those knees off of the mat. Good. Bringing the chest in towards your knees as we go into sort of a half downward dog. Holding this position, opening up. Feel free to move your neck, elongate, shoulders back. Good, and then straightening the legs into your downward facing dog. Great work here, girls. So we're going to go straight into our flow now. So raising that right leg up towards the ceiling into 3-legged dog, opening up through the hips as you do this. Then we square off the hips as we turn back into a downward facing dog, but with a leg raised, and then bringing that knee into your forehead. Good, we've got 5 of these. So opening up as you inhale, Exhale, round. Really controlled here, nice and slow. Knee to forehead, good. Round you go, beautiful. And then coming through into plank, knee comes into forehead. And again, three-legged dog, round through to plank. We've got two more, three-legged dog, rounding through into plank. Good. If you're having issues with three-legged dog, go into downward facing dog and then bring that knee into the forehead. We've got one more. Inhale, three-legged dog. Good. Bringing that knee into the forehead, bringing it back slightly, and then just dropping it to the ground, raising that left leg and coming into our 50-50 plank. Yes. Okay, so we've got right arm forward, left leg is extended, and we're going to pulse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Holding that 50-50 plank here. And then we're opening up to the side. So leg opens to the side, arm opens to the side. Good. Keep it going, girls. She's still pulsing. I love it. You go for it. She's working those glutes today. Good. Open up to the side and straight. 5. Good. 4. 3. Beautiful. 2. Oh, it's not easy. And 1. Bringing that hand down. Bending that back leg and stepping it through. That's it. Your two front hands coming into a low lunge. Yeah, nice. Nice transition. Raising those hands up towards the ceiling. Nice, simple position here. And we're going to open up again into those cactus arms and then raise those hands up towards the sky. So open, cactus, good. Inhale as we reach up. Exhale as you open, really pushing into that hip flexor. Inhale, exhale, give me a few more. Inhale, exhale, really open up here. Inhale, hands up towards the sky. I'm going to bring my right hand down towards the mat, tucking my right foot. I'm going to come into a low lunge, but I'm going to twist over to the other side. So my left hand is going to go up towards the ceiling. Low lunge twist here. Now, girls, I know you can't see me very well. What I want is for this left hand is going to come forwards, and I'm going to tuck that elbow in. So can't show you. Imagine I'll do the other side so that we can see. So we're like this, and that elbow is going to come in. That's it. And then you come around. Okay? So it comes in and then round. All right? Your legs stay in the same place. I'm going to swap positions. Okay. So elbow in, reaching back. Exhale as that elbow comes in. Inhale as it goes back. Good. 2. And reach. Good. 3. And reach. 4. And reach. Make sure you look back when you reach. 5, sorry. Reach back. 6. Reaching back. Good. 7. Reach back. 8. Great job. 9. Beautiful. And 10. Just reaching back there. Good. Now we're going to cartwheel that arm around. I'm facing forwards here. I'm going to come up into high lunge. I'm going to bring that left hand, resting it on my opposite leg, and my right arm is coming up towards the sky. Good. Holding this high lunge. Then from here, I'm bringing my right elbow down to the outside of my left knee. And then my left hand is going to join it. So they're like this. Yeah, no. So I'll do the other way again. I should have thought about that before. So the opposite elbow comes down, and then we're in a twisted. There we go. There, exactly. All right, I'm just going to change position. Holding it there for me, please, girls. Good. Now from here, we're going to take it into twisted chair pose. So we're literally just going to bring that back foot to the front, staying in that twisted position, palms together, elbows up towards the sky. Good. Get down low in that chair. Hold. Slowly untwisting, coming into our chair pose. I know, these ones are always hard. But when we get used to them, then coming up into a standing position, hands to heart. Woo! It's always a hard transition. Okay, girls, from here, we're going to come down into our chair pose. And you're going to come onto the tips of your toes. And as you do that, you're going to bring those shoulders back. And then extend the arms when the heels go back down, staying in that chair pose. Okay, so that's 1. Good. 2. 3. If going on the tips of your toes is too much, you can just go through the hand motion, moving those arms. Good. This is quite intense on the legs. I don't know what you've been doing today, so. Good. Give me 5. 4, beautiful. 3, tips of the toes. 2, good. And 1. Coming back into that chair pose. Bringing those hands down towards the mat, straightening through the legs. Inhale, looking forwards halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, placing your palms down onto the mat, bending the legs, stepping back into plank. And let's flow it out for the first time, I think. So coming down into that chaturanga, untucking those toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Now, staying in your upward facing dog, tucking those knees slightly. You're going to bend from the elbows, keeping those elbows nice and tucked. I'm going to kiss the forehead to the mat and then push up. Okay, so try that again. Really try and engage the triceps here. Eventually, you'll be able to do this whilst in plank. Okay, but for now, we're going to keep those elbows down on the mat. Give me 2 more. 1 and 2. Coming back into the upward facing dog stretch. Exhale, inhale, pushing back into downward facing dog. I know, it's a bit of a flowy one today. Deep breath in. Okay, let's take this to the other side. So this time, 3-legged dog, extending that left leg up towards the sky. Girls, even if you can only reach it a little bit, doesn't matter. Just get it up that tiny bit that you can. Next time we'll try and get a bit further. Rolling through into plank, touching that knee to your forehead. Inhale, 3-legged dog, opening up those hips. Good. Exhale, plank, knee to forehead. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, plank. Good. Inhale, good. Exhale, plank. Inhale, rounding through. Exhale. Good. Find the control here. Find the stretch. Nice deep breath in as you go into 3-legged dog. Exhale as that knee comes in towards the forehead. Opening up 3-legged dog. Beautiful. Exhale, coming round, touching the forehead and knee. Bringing the knee back to the center of the body. Dropping it down. And then extending that right leg. Good. If you come back and do this video, these transitions are really fun when you've done them a couple of times. I know, this is a bit complicated sometimes. So we're in our 50-50 plank. You're doing amazingly. Let's pulse, girls. So 1, 2, good. 3, 4, 5. Pulse that leg. Good. And that arm. Yes. 6, 7, 8. Don't forget to breathe. 9, 10. Holding 50-50 plank. And let's go out to the side. Nice and controlled. Good. These tiny movements, we're using muscles and stability, gaining mobility in our bodies as well. Good, out to the side. 5, good. 4, 3, great work, girls. 2, last one. 1, coming back into that 50-50 plank. Finding that strength and that line within your body. Hold. Exhale, releasing the left hand down towards the mat. Bringing that right leg through, stepping it through your hands. Good, readjusting that back leg, untucking that toe, and slowly coming up into our low lunge. Raising those hands up towards the sky. Beautiful. And then opening up into those cactus arms. Good. Inhale up. Exhale as we open up. Inhale, reaching, lengthening. Exhale, coming all the way back. Really think about elongating through the spine. Exhale as we open up through the chest. Pinching those shoulder blades. Good. Inhale. Exhale, pinching those shoulder blades all the way back. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And again, last one. Inhale up. Exhale, really feeling that nice stretch and opening. Exhale, hands up towards the sky. Again, bringing that left hand this time down towards the mat. Right arm stays up towards the sky. You're going to tuck that toe and we're going to come into our, yay, twisted side lunge. Nice. Holding it there and then bringing that elbow in. Yes. And then coming back. Good. So in and back. Good. In and back. These twisting movements are amazing for the mobility in your shoulders, your back, your legs. Good. Back and in. 5 more. Breathing through. Good. Keeping that body strong. Nice. Girls, you are amazing. Nice. Give me 2 more. Elbow in. Coming back. Good. Elbow in. Reaching back. Now from here, I'm going to cartwheel that hand up towards the sky. My right hand comes and rests itself. That's it. On my left leg, left hand up towards the ceiling. Good. Find your position here. Take a deep breath in on your exhale, bringing that left elbow now to the outside of the right knee, and then palms together. You really need to concentrate for your balance on this one. Good. Elbows up towards the sky. Stay strong here, girls. Keep the twist. Feel that hip flexor opening on the left hand side. Take a deep breath in on your exhale. We're going to step that back foot forwards into our twisted chair lunge. Oh, it's always difficult to keep the balance as we go through that transition. Ooh, holding it there. If you are finding it difficult to keep your balance, you keep on practicing, girls. And also, just some days you'll lose it and some days you won't. Hold. Take a deep breath in. Untwist. Coming into our chair pose. Exhale, standing. Bringing those hands to heart. Oof, little rest there. Good. Let's go into that chair pose one more time. You know the score. So you're going to come up onto the tips of your toes and bring those elbows back. Inhale, exhale. So heels down, extending through the arms. Tips of your toes, bringing those elbows back. Good. Keep moving through this exercise. Good. Give me 5 more. Tips of the toes. Get down low. Woo. 3, 2. Last one. 1. Into chair pose, and then bringing those hands down towards the mat, extending through the legs. Inhale, halfway, looking forward. Exhale, fold. Just holding this forward fold here. Good. Now from here, I want you to take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, bending the knees, planting your hands down onto the mat, stepping back into plank. And then let's flow it out. Down we go, releasing your body down towards the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And let's try those push-ups again. So, slight bend of the knees. Bringing those elbows close in. Finding that position first, tucking those elbows in to the rib cage. Touching that forehead down towards the mat. And then pushing up through the triceps. Okay, so let's try that. 1, good. 2, 3, I want 10, girls. 4, good. 5, 6, beautiful. 7, 8, nice. 9, last one. 10, good. Coming into that upward facing dog, dropping those hips and releasing those thighs down onto the mat. Then bringing those thighs off of the mat if you can. Good. Exhale, inhale, pushing back up into that downward facing dog. Deep breath in, bending the knees and stepping or hopping towards the front of your mat. Coming into forward fold, rounding through up into a standing position. Inhale, hands up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Now from here, I want you to step a foot out. And we're going to come into our goddess squat. That's right. Okay, so we're going to come down low. My feet are not completely out to the side. They're probably like at a 45-degree angle, okay? We're going to come down low, bringing those palms towards your heart. Good, and I just want you to pulse here for me. Good, get down low, girls. Really open up through the thighs, nice and wide. Good, just pulsing here. Nice. Oh yeah, get down low. Woo. You're going to feel it. On those inner thighs. Give me 10, 9, 8, good, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding it here. Now I want you to bring those hands up towards the sky and then palms to heart. So open and there we go. Just giving ourselves a little distraction here as we hold this pose. Good. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Your legs are going to start getting a little bit tired soon. Holding it here. Now this time your hands up towards the sky. Interlace those fingers. Index fingers pointed up towards the sky. And let's pulse again for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, good, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Holding it here, girls. Reaching up towards the sky, elongating through that spine, tucking that belly button in. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straightening through the legs here. Bringing those feet to face forward And then I want you to bend from the hips, coming down towards the mat. Good. Bringing those fingertips down in front of you, just into a wide forward fold here. Get some movement in your body. Just moving yourself side to side, let your head hang loose. Just have a little fun with this position, just, woo. Beautiful. Now, opening those legs a little bit wider, staying in that forward fold, and we're going to bend the left leg into our Skandasana. And I'm going to twist my right leg so that my toes are facing up towards the sky. We have done this before, a nice long stretch here. Now, the opposite foot, the heel might want to come up. That's absolutely fine. If you can, try and plant the heel down onto the ground. Okay, so now we come back into that wide forward fold. And then we transition to the other side. So I bend the knee, good. And twisting that other foot, making sure that my knee is facing up towards the sky, good. Feeling that nice stretch. And then let's take that to the other side, good. So I just want you to transition from one side to the other, taking it at your own pace, good. Opening up. We're releasing our thighs, our hips, hamstrings, and giving those calves a nice stretch as well. The more you flex your foot on the other side, you can get a nice release there through the calf muscle. Good, give me a few more. Side. Hello. Up, round, good. One more on each side. One, good, and two. Coming back up into that wide forward fold here. I want you to take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, and allow your hands to just fall towards the ground, opening up through the shoulders, through the chest. Good. We're releasing through the backs of our legs here. And through our upper body, lovely. Take a nice deep breath in. On your exhale, releasing those hands in front of you. Shuffling those feet closer together. Bringing the feet together so the heels, your heels are touching. Okay? I'm going to bend through the knees into like a frog pose. If you can't get the heels together, that's not a problem. You can be a bit further away. And just bringing yourself down towards the mat. You should really feel a nice stretch in that lower back here. Nice curl. Now, if your heels are together, you can just shuffle those feet slightly out. So we're in a sort of yogic squat. Good. We're going to place our elbows against the knees. I'm going to open up through those hips. There we go. Just pushing open. Try and straighten that back. The upper back. Good. Palms together. Great. Just holding this here. Feeling that release through the hips. Oh, feels good. Beautiful. Take one last deep breath for me. Done a lot of stretching today. Hopefully your body will appreciate it. And your heart and your soul too. All right. Thank you very much, girls. Let's get down onto the mat. And as always, just finish our practice with a little cross-leggedness, a little jazz. Nice deep breath in. Hands up towards the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And as always, thank you for coming today. Thank you for doing the videos. And I hope you enjoyed that flow. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye. Bye. Oh my God. Hello, hello, hello. You girls back on?